Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder. He's a guy who does it all. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs. Fastball is outside. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Manny Vasquez. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Nakajima makes the play, and that'll do it. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. Inning over. And stepping in is the speedy Kenji Nakajima. Man at second. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Late on that fastball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
What a stop. There's one. Out. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
That one ripped left field. And a superb diving catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses, and the count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Center field, Nakajima under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. And stepping in for Boston, Elmer Esquivel. In the air, left side. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
This could end it. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The tag, and that's the ball game. Number 3 with an okay game in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
Here's the left fielder. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Ball 1 there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-2. Rusan stands at first with 1 out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Move to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Grounded to third, could be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
1 down, and here's the catcher, Ken Diaz. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. 2 away down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Manny Vasquez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runner takes off in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Tying run and scoring position here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts. And next for the Red Sox, Milt Crump. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Out of here. Grand slam. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Elmer Esquivel. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit. One out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Misses. Ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him.
Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the left fielder. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Hout is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Number 3, played okay, but not well enough to boost. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kenji Nakajima. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
He went went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Aguero, the lead runner out at second. Rusan at first with no outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now that's smacked to right center. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and now number 3. Rios back to work. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Vasquez. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 0-2 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He's safe. It's 2-1.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
That one ripped. That's back there. Tattooed and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Number 3 stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Meyer, the runner at third. Aguero over at first, so 1 away. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
On the ground. There's one. He's out. What a double play that was. Inning over. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, number 3. Gomez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Handles, throws to first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Tap foul at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1-run game, bottom 9. Fastball for a strike.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses. And now 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Runner on the go. On the ground at first. Ross takes it himself, and the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The Orioles down to their final strike. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Bottom of the 9th, down a run, and tying run on second base. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Number 3 with a nice. One down. Termarr Johnson up next for the Red Sox. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Number 3 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. And At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Back here in Baltimore, now it's the power speed combo. Number 3, Gallegos back to work. Ball one, no strikes. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 3. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig. Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Reaches, but can't haul it in.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's the third out. And the Orioles leave one. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Two outs, nobody on. At the plate, Milt Crump. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Brings it in with a nice running. Man at first, now the left fielder. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. Bichette with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll.
The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. And here's the veteran outfielder. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a good eye there.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crespo back to work. Number 3 gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 is the count.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Back here in Baltimore, now the left fielder, Bob Vogt. Now a screamer into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the left fielder. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Jose Reyes, the next to hit for the Orioles. This could end it. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. That's the ball game. Number 3 had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much.
Now it's the DH, Randy Velez. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Padilla, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. That misses, and 1-1. That one missed. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Swing and a ground ball. And 2 away now. So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan will hit next. Popped up left side, Dill. And makes the grab. And that is that. And next for Atlanta, Jensen Dill. Line drive.
Hit me, 2-2-2.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. And a ground ball to first. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw in, and he's out. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Vasquez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Dustin Ryan. 2 on, 2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pete Kearns. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. That's long gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 3. Liriano back to work. Just missed. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Vasquez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Here's the center fielder, Manny Vasquez.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So bases all loaded up. Ryan getting ready to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. To the plate for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down. Now here is Josh Aguilar. In the dirt, and he's coming home. Throw to third. Out. And that. Lewis Gill next up for the Braves. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Back here in Baltimore, now the left fielder, number 3. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love.
Got him swinging. And the batter now, Josh Aguilar. 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim victory in 13 innings. Here's the veteran outfielder. 2 hits and 5 at-bats last night. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's down and in. Off the mark there. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Kurt Rusan. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. 1 out, base is empty. And a curve drops in for a strike. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather.
High fly ball down the left field line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2 the count.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
The 1-1. Here goes the runner. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 4-0. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder. He's a guy who does it all. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. First and second, 2 outs. Rusan now at the plate. The other way. And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Salinas sends it to first. That ends the inning. First and second, 2 down. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Joey Walton. Headed down the line. On the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. So a man at first. Now the left fielder. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Vogt hauls it in, and there's one away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jerry Pritchett. Matoyer is just 1 strike away. Aguilar, jump throw across his body, and that is the ball game. Number 3 really stood out in this win.
Really impressive work at the dish.